Hello, everybody. Just wanted to touch base with everyone about what's true, and this video is going to be about basically show me a study that proves how I feel. Recently, there's been a lot of, it's never ending, this debate between vegans and carnivores and low carb versus carb, and I just wanted to bring some light and maybe some hope into your lives. This is my journey. This is my N of one. This is Anthony Stewart. This is Food for Thought. And I've been questioning everything they've ever said. And today I wanted to talk about some stuff that I've come to realize that I think makes a big difference in trying to navigate yourself through this journey. And I appreciate all the people that are following me and, kind of been there commenting. Appreciate the comments. I've recently started a new job. My budget is significantly less. And so is the carnivore diet more expensive? My diet, the Tony diet, the Anthony diet, is definitely more affordable. And I mean, this is probably for another video, but I've had to reassess my spending habits, especially when it comes to food, because I understand the importance of it. And lo and behold, it's when you weigh out all the options, it's very affordable. Now, I wanted to talk today about that. We've seen a lot of debates lately. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm sick and tired of trying to prove something is right or wrong. It's clear that nobody knows. Really, I don't know. I've just seen what I've done, and the choices and the path that I've gone down. I've seen things resolve. Lots of things, a laundry list of things. Am I wrong? The only argument out there is, well, there's a few, but, I'm killing the planet by eating meat. I'm not responsible globally, which I don't agree with. You can argue all you want. And, is this safe long term? Well, I'll tell you what, following the food guidelines, what does that tell us? Leads to being fat, sick, probably medicated for the rest of your life. Now, if that sounds like a great life, and it sounds like you want to be, bedridden and sick, grasping for every breath, and prolonging your life through the aid of our Western medicine, our Western, the medical system, that's your choice. But I choose life now. I choose to be as healthy and robust as I can now, which I have in my own path have noticed that. Is this forever? I'm going on an intuition, what makes sense to me, logical navigation through this. And, I'm changing my mind. I change my mind all the time. I test myself quite often. And, just from experience, and I want to say shame on anybody that is dogging people for resolving issues that are crippling and saying that they're doing something wrong. When people are getting their power back and their lives back and their ability to do things that they never could do for years, and then someone comes along and says this is bad. How is that bad? We can all agree, I'm pretty sure, that ultra processed foods and the big food, big agriculture, big medicine are not on our side. Obviously, when you make a choice to cut out all that shit, you're going to feel better. 100%. That's undeniable. But to tell people that they're doing something wrong when they're healing, when they're or scaring them into the fact that long term they might be killing themselves faster, that doesn't make a lick of logical sense to me. If you can't get out of bed and all of a sudden you're feeling a lot more alive and the brain fog's gone, you're clear, these minor health symptoms start going away, you know what? That just doesn't make any sense. I would say, and I agree with a lot of people in this space, that feeling good now is a very powerful indication of how you're going to be tomorrow. And that's just, I'm coaching a few people right now that when they chose this, they thought they were making a decision to try a radical new way of living. And slowly and surely, one by one, are realizing that the choices we make may not be the right ones. And the way they're learning is from trial and error. Full stop. You feel a little crap at first, you get through the weeds, and then all of a sudden you come out and you start realizing how things affect you. And when those things affect you, you make the changes according to that. Now, I can sit here all day long and tell you sugar's a problem. But when you have actually cut out the sugar, when you've made changes to go on a certain specific route, and you fall off or something happens, and then you feel it, that cannot be studied. And I have seen people feeling better, gaining wisdom, choosing their own way by being honest with themselves. And sometimes it's hard. I'm Italian, man. I miss pasta. But I've come to be honest with myself and realize that it does not do me well. Short term, it's amazing. A few days later, I feel like crap. And that's just the truth. It's undeniable. I'm sorry. I wish I could eat pasta every day. I did for my life. And I've noticed since I've cut it out, I'm feeling better. Simple. You can't study that. You can't prove that. So this message is for the hope and the encouragement to use your discernment and try to realize that you have to be selfish. It's your health. It's your life. Nobody else's. How can you help the planet when you can't even help yourself? And you're so miserable and screwed up in the brain because of all the chemicals and stuff. We don't have to go into that. But just think about it. Yet when you start feeling better and you start feeling healthy, you're not relying on the system. You're not buying into this big food, big corporation bullshit. It's a pretty powerful thing. So thanks for being here, guys. Hopefully this, can help somebody just weed through all this noise. See some sunshine. This is for hope. Stay strong.